Okay, in this video we're going to review the Holosun 407K X2. I purchased this for a Glock 43X MOS. With the 43X MOS you needed to get a separate plate because the footprint on the 43X is like for the shield. The Holosun required this extra plate here. They had two different options. There was one for 25 and one for 35 on the plates. One was aluminum and the other was titanium. This is the titanium, I think. I can't remember what I got. I'm pretty sure I bought the titanium. Nah, this is the aluminum. It was the $25 one. Start with the red dot itself. I looked at several of them. The original one that I wanted was I looked at the 507 and I've looked at the 407. The one that I thought looked the best was the Romeo Zero. It looked like it fit the gun best, and looks wise it just looked really good. But seen a lot of videos saying wasn't the greatest of sight, so I just paid a little extra, got the Holosun, and everybody seems to be praising it. Says it's a great match for the 43X. There's the overview, the tech features and specifications. 50,000 hour battery life. But I seen that that's only on like setting 5 or 6, so wouldn't last that long on full brightness. But it just depends on how you carry it. I probably won't leave this one on all the time. I'll just turn it on when I'm actually using the gun, because the 43X isn't my carry gun. There at the back. Alright, let's pop it open and see what you get. We can see how it comes open. Warranty card. User's manual. Cloth for cleaning the lens. Silica packet. You have the 2 screws. Now with this one here, you need to cut one of the screws down, and these look like the same size, so you will have to cut them down. Only on one side. Let's see here. Just 2 more screws. You have a little tool, star bit, and the sight. I did like the option, or the side tray for battery, so you don't have to remove this every time you put another battery on. I looked at a couple others, some with the solar. The Olight one has the charging dust cover you can put over. I've seen a lot of not so good reviews on it. The 507C is basically the same thing, except for just a dot. It actually has the circle around the dot too, and I didn't really want that. You can get this in red or green. I got the red. The plate Want to come out. You get 3 more screws. Allen wrench with the star. And the plate. Super thin. This is the DPP brand Glock Holosun 407K. Now the only reason I have to have the plate is because underneath the MOS there's 2 studs that sit right here, and they block the plate because it wasn't cut out for the Holosun. It was cut out for the shield footprint. So you get this plate here, put the plate on first, and that gets you past those studs that pop out in the back, and then allows you to put your sight down without having it set at a tilt. I've seen videos where people are just grinding those nubs down. I may do that at a later time, but for now I figured, $25, $35, might as well just get the plate and get it in action. But I just now got a laser bore sight kit, and I will use that to sight this one in. And I got a couple other pistols I need to sight in. But let's see. Got a tape measure here. Let's see how big this thing is. So not real big. A little over 1.5 inches. Right at 1 inch wide. 1 inch tall. Slightly wider than the gun, which I kind of wanted. Pretty sure that the Romeo Zero is a little thinner, but it's not going to look bad at all. I will make another video of how to mount and install this with the screws. You need to, when you're mounting it, this one's fine, but your right one, you need to trim the screw down a little bit, because it'll cause ejection issues, because the screw will be too long and it'll ride down and hit on the bar inside, because the bar runs all the way along through here, so the screw will go through and press on the bar and then make it to where it won't eject right. So that's why you have to cut the screw down. No big deal. If you have something like this, that's what these are for, your little holes. Just find the right size, thread it in there, snip it off. I don't know exactly how much to cut off of these, but I'm just going to hold it on to the side here. Right there would be mount, so you can, you can't really see through the camera. I'd say you probably need to take off okay, the screws are 1/4 inch long. I'd say, I don't know, it may take a little trial and error. I don't want to say a number and then take that and then it not work and then try to say it's my fault or something. But I'd say you probably want to take at least just a slight bit off, maybe 1/8 of an inch maybe, and try it there. Rack it a few times to see if you can get ejection. If it's cycling that way with just racking the slide, then take it out and try it out, I would say. But I'm going to post another video of how to mount this. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description for that video. But this unboxing has been for the Holosun 407K X2. And it's going on the 43X MOS. The price was, I got this one on Amazon. I think it was $224 plus tax, and then the plate was $25 for aluminum, $35 for titanium. So not terrible, but I wouldn't consider it budget. But if you have a nicer pistol and you want something a little more reliable, this right here made a big difference for me, not having to remove it to change or do anything with your battery, not having to zero it every time you take it off, or worried if it's zeroed or not. Get it zeroed once. Another thing with these, they come with Loctite already on them, but I always add a little bit more because I've had a little bit of issues in the past of coming loose. I mean, there's a lot of vibration and impact from slide racking, and I'm not really one to rack from my sight. I don't really care for that. I mean, if you absolutely had to, then I mean, I guess it's nice to have that option. But this gun is empty. I didn't do it for the camera, but I keep this one empty. Not a bad gun. Looks good. Check out the other video if you want to see how to mount it and what it'll be, what it'll look like, and see how to trim that screw down and see how it goes. I'll post a link to that video in the description. Thanks for watching.